What's going on, everybody? My name is Nick. Welcome to my very first video on the channel. More importantly, welcome to the good, the bad, and the ugly. See you on the flip side. Alright, so it's time to move on. We are going to start off on Vacant here on the Good, the Bad and the Ugly series, and you're going to see the class I do use is an MP7 with red dot. Now, a pre-warning before we do get into this any further, I am going to be pausing the game at various moments, just to give you a brief overview of what's going on. So we're going to take the right side rush here on A side. I throw the smoke. Now we're going to pause it here in a moment. I throw the nade. I'm going to pause it here. I'm just going to give you a warning that I do make a bad mistake here. Do not go where I go, and I get very fortunate with this round. So there could have been anybody to my right, which would have been a total and utter disaster. I do get lucky. Again, I am making a big mistake. I should not be heading out this way. I'm going to pause it again just to let you know at this point they have to be in the building, and you'll notice now we're going to flank. We got one here. He's popping to the right. I can hear him. You probably won't be able to on the video. And now, at my point here, everybody has to be to my right. There's only 3 left. One guy's in the building. I can hear him around this corner. There he is. Take him out. I was going to pick up his weapon. Again, might be a mistake here. I could consider it. But we're 4-on-1 here. I can afford to sort of stuff up a little bit. And I just start throwing random nades. At this point, I knew the person wasn't really anywhere near me, so you just wait and see. And now we'll move on to the next one. Alrighty, so we are moving on to the next one, and we're doing the same rush this time, and we're going to pause it again here as we botch this nade a little bit. I can give you one guess what I'm going to do, and we are going to push the right. I have acknowledged my mistake from the round before. Again, I didn't die the round before, so I'm expecting to be, having no resistance there. And then we're coming up to a crucial part of this round, which is one of the reasons I showed this one. And I don't actually kill this guy. You can see I throw the nade, and I'm going to pause it again quickly, the last pause of the round, because it is a quick one. Just to let you know, don't push if you don't have to. I know I could get the kill, but it was not necessary. I pop dead silence, very important. I know there's no one really around me, and that's actually going to be the end of the round. I don't get to do anything at all. So we'll move straight on to the... Alright, moving on to the next round. We do have a 2-0 lead heading into this one. We are taking the same route. I'm just going to quickly pause it here. You'll see the first mistake I made. I forgot to throw the smoke. I do throw it in a second, just don't throw it as late as I did. And I'm going to pause it in a second again as well. And I'm going to show you a bit of the bad. This is on the bad side. You can see the bullets flying through there, and you can see the trajectory that they're coming in. This guy is literally just out the door, probably hidden by my smoke, but I did not even take notice or think of it at the time. And you'll see when I come around here how lucky I get. There he is, popping out of the smoke, and silly on me, could have ended that round in a disaster. That was the bad. I get the kill here, and that's pretty much the end of the round. Our team was really good this game. And that's it. We'll move on to the next round. Alright, moving on to the next round. We have a 3-0 lead, so we're pretty comfortable at the moment. I have changed my class out. On this side, I do like to snipe first round. Again, I changed it up every round. Don't think I'm always going to snipe. I can see one guy run through there. I run forward, throw my grenade. Now, at this point, I probably shouldn't have poked up here. I don't see anyone, so I'm okay. Now, I get shot. I'm going to freeze it here. I get shot at from the right. So I'm in a little bit of trouble here. Don't do what I do. And do not chase. I get hit to the right. I do the wrong thing. I get C4 thrown at me, I think. And I'm going to pause it again. If you have a secondary when you're using a sniper and you're not using overkill, pick up another weapon. It might come in handy. So I pick up this MP5. I know I have a cluster and a UAV. I don't use them this round. I've thrown on dead silence. I'm going to make my way in here. Now, there's a grenade that just got thrown here, so I know somebody's in this vicinity. I throw the smoke to keep me some cover while I look to the right. That's very important. I grenade in here, and then there's a guy in here. I get very lucky because my own grenade nearly kills me. I did rush in too quick. And this is where I make my massive mistake. And I'm going to pause it here. Very, very important. When you get a peek a corner like this and you're waiting for somebody, go prone. you'll see how embarrassing this death is. I am only crouched. If I'm prone here, I can't miss. By being crouched, he can drop shot and take me out. All I had to do was be prone, and you'll see through the death cam here, I should say, I would have killed him. Alright, on to the next round, which I'm going to pause it pretty quickly here. Mistake number 1, throwing smoke. I don't throw this correctly. You want to get used to practicing your smoke and making sure it is in the correct place. If you're going to use it, make sure you're throwing it in the right spot. Now, spoiler alert, this is the ugly round. And you're about to laugh your head off, because here comes the big mistake, the embarrassing mistake on a 4-0 lead. And I'm going to pause it here, right here, and you just heard the sound. That sound is pretty much telling you that the grenade is bouncing back towards you. You can see the icon on the screen. I'm just going to leave it here because you probably know what's next. Alright, moving on to the final round. Yes, spoiler alert, I apologise, but it is the final round. And I'm just going to show you something that I do that I believe is very, very important. Now, I'm going to freeze it right here. Now, you remember the last couple of rounds, there was that guy that ran straight through when I was sniping. So, I am purposely nading that spot. I don't get him, but I'm still going to do it. Again, I'm just thinking ahead. Remembering what happened last round. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a funny moment, which you'll take note of in a moment. Now, I'm going to pause it here as well in a second. This is also very, very key. And we're going to throw in the cruise missile. Just one very, very important thing with cruise missiles. Relay this to your team. If you're playing in a team of a few people, make sure you relay the information on where the enemies are. And I always take out the enemy closest to me. Now, I do a bit of hearing here. I can hear footsteps just there, literally right there, and this is where everything goes a bit funny. I'm trying to figure out why my nade hasn't killed him, and well, here's your reason. He literally left the game because he knew he was going to die. And I look like a fool here because I'm just looking for him and I'm wondering what on earth is going on. But that's actually the end of the game. With future videos, I'll make sure I do have some more bad and ugly in them. I promise you, I will provide some more entertainment. But for now, again, I just want to sort of give everybody some tips, rough idea on how to do things. That's how it's going to be. That's the whole point of the series. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do hit the subscribe button. I do stream on Twitch. Links will be in the bio on my Twitch channel on most days throughout the week now. Most nights anyway. So if you do want to check out some live streams of Call of Duty and other games as well, please do go on and check it out. But until then, guys, I appreciate you watching the very first video on the channel, and I'll see you in episode number 2.